Well, hey guys, so today we're doing a reaction video to Rocky Mountain High by John Denver. This is going to be a great one. It's really special to me because he talks a lot about Colorado, and I live in Colorado, so this is a really special song to me, and I love nature. And if you haven't been to Colorado, put it on your bucket list. You gotta check it out. The Rocky Mountain National Park is it's so beautiful. But let's just go ahead and dive in and have a listen.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. Left yesterday behind him, you might say he was born again.
So I have to stop it there straight away. He's doing a simple, it sounds simple on the acoustic guitar, but if you look at his fingers, they're very busy. He's doing a lot of different things at the same time as singing. And I'm a guitarist and a singer-songwriter and a singer as well. And many times, it's hard to do both. You have to really practice one. You really have to know it without even thinking about it when you sing. And then let's now talk about delivering a vocal performance and really meaning what we're saying and really giving the energy and the emotion into the lyrics. Oh my goodness. So it's very quite tricky what he's doing. Makes it look easy, which is what skilled musicians do. They make it look easy, but it's actually quite technically hard. So I just want to point that out.
Might say he found the key for every door. When he first came to the mountains,
Bass comes in.
His life was far away, on the road, hanging by a song. But the string's already broken, and he doesn't really care. Keeps changing fast, it don't last for long. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High.
So there are so many things to break down here. So many very cool things that I'm noticing and I'm loving. So even just the backdrop, it looks like upside down mountains, and it's just like the right cut. The colors are very earthy. Everything just totally supports John Denver and the song and what they're singing about. Absolutely very cool. So one of the things I wanted to pull out is the lyrics here. I'm going to read them here. Shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Think about that. The shadow from the sun. Yeah, we all get that. Okay, that's pretty vivid. That's pretty clear. Shadow from the moon. Yeah, it's a little bit softer, isn't it? Imagine the shadow from a starlight. Gosh, first of all, you have to be in a dark enough area or a dark enough place without the light pollution, which is Colorado mountains. You know, up there, there's hardly any light pollution. You can see all those stars, and then imagine the shadow that you would give off from that starlight. Talk about a lullaby. Wow, what a lyric there. Absolutely brilliant lyric. And there's another little lyric that really hit home for me, and it meant a lot to me reading in the first verse. It says, left yesterday behind me, you might say he was born again. This is such a cool lyric because, you know, leaving yesterday's behind, like, you know, when you go for a walk, when you go outside, when you go on a hike, when you go out in nature, you know, I go out surfing a lot and sailing. I love those two things. And when you go out there, you want to leave your problems at the beach before you get into the water. You want to leave your, you know, problems in the car as you pull up to go on that hike. You want to leave your yesterdays behind and just live in that moment and just take up that space in that moment, in that present time, and enjoy that. And that's where you get the true, you can really see the colors come alive. And so that lyric meant a lot to me. It was really cool. So let's keep going here.
Saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as you can see. And to say that he got crazy once and tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forests and the streams, seeking grace in every step he takes. His side is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. You can talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. Now's life is full of wonder, but his heart still knows some fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. Why they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land.
Gosh, okay, more scars upon the land. That is just vivid. You know, when you think about how they cut highways right through a mountain. You've got this huge mountain, and there's just this line. So if you imagine the land is like our body or an arm or something, and you just cut this line down there, it definitely creates this scar for the highway, and it's just a great way to come from the land's point of view. That, you know, when we're growing as humans, you know, as civilization, you know, we're cutting these highways through this land, and it's just very vivid, very colorful images, very descriptive images. So good.
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High.
So I have to stop it there. So there is, like he said, you would be a poor man if you never saw an eagle fly. Wherever you're living in the world, you know, have you seen an eagle fly? They're absolutely majestic, absolutely amazing. Where we live, there's a lake behind our place, and there's we get bald eagles and we get golden eagles, which golden eagles are a little bit bigger. But when they just soar, they just spread their wings out. They have these like finger things on the end of their wings, and they just soar. They just go around circles and go up higher and higher, and it's just such an amazing thing to see. And they're just so powerful yet so majestic, and it's just very cool how they glide along there, and they just like if there's a wind blowing like this, they can just kind of almost be stationary, just kind of adjusting, and it's like it looks so effortless, you know. It's just so easy for them just to kind of fly there. It's very, very cool.
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around a campfire, everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High.
That is really, really cool. Absolutely great song. One of his best songs. One of his most popular songs. And it's just such a powerful song. At the beginning, I talked about how this kind of means a lot to me because, you know, it's in Rocky Mountain, and I know what he's talking about. I know these lakes, and I know these things that he's talking about. And I've been up there snowboarding and skiing, and you know, it's just been so much fun. It's awesome. But what did you guys think about this video? What are some takeaways, or what are some things that really stood out to you? Maybe you've got a story. Have you been to Colorado before? Have you been hiking in some of these mountains? They have over here mountains called the 16ers, and that's 16,000 feet in the air, where the air gets very, very thin, and they're hard to hike. And so there's 14ers and there's a few 16ers. But I'm curious if you've been over here. Let me know what you think about this song. And please, if you do like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps it float to the top. It helps other people see this video and out, and please share it with others. And also consider jumping on my email list. I'll put the link in the descriptions, but you can go over there and you can find out when I'm doing other live events, when I'm doing other listening sessions, when I'm doing other stuff. And maybe you're a songwriter yourself and you would like to send in your music to see if you have a shot at making it big, or see what little things you might need to tweak. Head over there. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.